I'm Will, and I like toys, and comics, and so many other things. As you can see from the plastic people and stuffed things behind me, and the dog crate, I collect things. Whether it's the 5 dogs we have, the 3 cats we have, or the countless comics and toys that clutter my office. Behind me is a stack of Transformers that I just picked up from Starling Comics in Martinsville, Virginia. I bought 4 giant boxes of Transformers without really knowing what was in there. And this is going to be how I figure out what's in there, what I want to keep, what I can sell, and what I should give to other people or just donate to Goodwill. Join me. Okay, so I've moved the first box. We're going to do this in installments. If you hear panting or water splashing, that is my chunky lab, Luna, who keeps me company all day in my office. Good girl, Luna. So we're going to start with the box I'm the most interested in. It's the one that actually got me interested in this whole batch of Transformers. I saw it back in May on Free Comic Book Day because I was the only one asking about toys in the store, and they pulled out a batch of them and showed them to me, and I was trying to figure out a way to make it viable, so I wasn't just buying 1 or 2, but instead I was buying stuff with the goal of making some money. Always an easier way to convince myself and my wife that I should get some toys. It's also her idea for me to record this, because she figured I'm going to talk, I'm going to look through them. This way she doesn't have to hear it. Maybe someone who does want to hear it will hear it. So I did cheat, and the very first one that I have is Warpath. This looks like the Kingdom War Trilogy Warpath. And let's see. Oh, yep, the gun extends. That's fantastic. Big fan of Warpath. Love the mini bots. So this is going to be great. I'm going to give them a clean while I'm doing this, and I'm going to make a few different piles. The kind of 5 piles that I'm going to be doing are keep, for me. Or maybe keep. We'll have to evaluate how many are in that pile. Sell. Look for accessories or pieces, or it's going to be sort of a hodgepodge of random pieces, and see if I can complete any that are missing parts and fix them, or maybe just see if some customizer or somebody out there wants a bunch of pieces. That's 3 piles. 4th one is going to be things to investigate further, because I'm not familiar with it. And then the 5th will be, these are things that I don't think anybody wants to buy. They're, aimed at super little kids, or they're old or worth nothing, and I will either give them to friends, give them to the neighbor kid, cousins. My wife's got some little cousins on her side of the family who like these kind of things, or just, I don't know, donate them to Goodwill. But the goal is to make back my money and have some stuff left over for myself and make a profit. So 3 goals. I paid $250 for this big batch, which is the most I've ever paid in one setting for toys. Just narrowly beating out when I bought a lot of Ben 10 toys for $100, and still to this day feel kind of guilty about that. I did sell them, a lot of them, but that was a different time. And it was mostly because I just wanted Wild Mutt. I just wanted 1 toy. This is stupid. Okay, Warpath. I think there's a second Warpath that I maybe peeked in another bin. So I'm going to keep 1, because I like the mini-bots. And I like that his gun is retractable. I didn't know that that was a feature. I wonder if there's a way to, feels like it's got a spring in there. There's a way to, spring load it. I'm also going to test any that seem weird or half transformed, try and finish them, and see if there are any that can't transform for one reason or another. But so I'll start cleaning, start making my piles. Pile on my desk is going to be the keep. You can't see, but there's a huge pile of action figures. There's only 1 Transformer right now. It's Beast Wars, Airhammer, who's a part shark, hammerhead shark, and part... Hey, Luna. You want to come up and say hi, Luna? Come up and say hi. Yeah, good girl. Thank you. Okay, good job. Get your head out of there. That's an investment. Thank you for licking them. Um, so I'm going to disinfect them. I'm going to clean them. I'm going to remove any old price labels. I'm going to make the piles. On my desk are going to be the keeps, or probably the keeps. We'll have to, like I said, evaluate that and see if there's anything in there that maybe is more valuable to someone else, or someone else wants more. But Warpath so far, first keep. Um, I'm also going, and then I've got some bags here for my definitely going to sell and sort of odds and end pieces that I need to go through and complete. And then the ones that are like little kid ones, I will put over here off camera and pop those in one of those boxes as I go through. Okay, so first we got Warpath. I'm also going to be making notes so that I have an idea of what I have, and I'm making a note if I'm keeping him or not. So I'm gonna probably keep Warpath. Okay, next up. Let's see. I'll pick a fun one. Okay, let's do this. This is it Silver Streak? Ooh, he's missing a door. I have to maybe put him aside. He's a little gunky, but so I think this is Silver Streak. Yeah, he looks like he turns into a silver and black car. Autobot. He's got one of his gun mounts, but he looks like he might be missing a door. And is this the Buzzworthy Bumblebee one? Because based on like the way it's put together. Let's see, it's from what year is that from? 2019. Yeah, it's probably the Buzzworthy Bumblebee, which is like they aimed at littler kids. Nothing wrong with that. Just a cheaper plastic. And it doesn't want to like click into place. Oh, and it looks like maybe part of his windshield was broken. Okay. Well, let's clean him up, put him aside. He's definitely going to go in the sell pile, but I think I'm going to put him in the I need to find the other pieces or investigate further. But I am 90% sure this is, like I said, Silver Streak. Let's use... I work for a toy company, so I'm going to use the bags we make at work. Which... Let's put him in the sell bag for now. Okay. Next up, let's see... let's do this guy. I think this is like a prime of some sort. Definitely, he's an Autobot. He's got an Autobot symbol. He's big. There's a battery pack option, which means he looks like at some point he has a sound effects and light effects. I'm gonna have to look further into this guy. It's like he also has these like wing attachments. Looks like almost like an X-wing. I am gonna look him up in a second, but he's a little sticky, so let's clean him up. Okay, but yeah, he's pretty cool looking. And like I said, he's got a battery pack. So he probably has a light or sound effects. I'm thinking sound because we're not seeing any... Oh, wait, is that lights on the side? No, that's a speaker. Okay. We'll give him a quick white. Because any that I sell, or even the ones I keep or donate, I don't want him to be all gunky. I don't want him to be... I want him to be in a better condition than I got. It looks like he might also have like a gun or a shield piece that's missing here. I'll have to see if we can find that. I don't think that everyone in here has all their parts. And that's fair. Okay, let's give this guy a quick... Let's put him here so he can watch as I Google him. Nothing like watching yourself be Googled. Let's see. Screw it. Why am I Googling with words when I can just reverse image search? Okay, let's see. The Collector's Secret. Reverse image searching. Let's see, who are you? Legacy United Voyager class Vector Prime. It looks like he's got a sword and some shield, some shoulder pieces that are missing. Or is he the 2004 one? Let's see if we can find a year on this fella. Usually hide him on the back or the legs. Somewhere. Thank you, Luna, for that gross chomping noise in the background. Love that. Auditory wonders. Well, I'm gonna have to investigate him further, but he is Vector Prime. So he's definitely going to go in the sell bag. I have no emotional attachment to that character. Silver Streak. Sell needed pieces. And Vector Prime. Sell needed pieces. Okay. Now let's see. Let's do this little guy. Looks like a version of. So he's a cop car. Barricade a cop car. He look also based on the way his face looks. He's probably. Is he from the Michael Bay movie? Let's see. Let's see if we can get that foot in place. Yeah, this is. Well, he's an interesting one. I don't know who this is, but he's a cop car, and fuck the police. Let's see. Hasbro, Indonesia. What year we got on you? Not seeing a year. Huh. Interesting little guy. Give him a little clean. He's a Decepticon. Maybe he's not from the Michael Bay movie. His face looks like it could be. But let's see. Blue cop car Decepticon. Let's give you a little search, my friend. This is probably the most entertaining piece of internet. Watching someone Google things on their phone. Authentics Bravo Barricade. So he is Barricade. Huh. Looks like he might be missing a piece. So Barricade. Authentics. And I will be right back. Okay, like I was saying, this one appears to be one aimed at younger kids. So, probably not valuable, but definitely someone would like him. I'm going to put him in the sell bag for now, but we will see if maybe I can do a whole lot of kids' ones. Okay. What are you? You look like some kind of headless dinosaur thing. Okay. First, let's take off that price tag. Like I said, I got all of these together for $250, and the goal is to sell these and see if anybody wants them. And, keep a couple for myself. Is he missing a head? This is some sort of thing that I don't think is a transformer, but is a transforming toy of some sort. So I will put this aside and call it Headless Dinosaur at the moment. Okay. Let's... Headless Dino. Question mark. Missing pieces. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Okay, what are you? Whoa. Okay. This is clearly Decepticon. It's got the Decepticon logo. It's got the classic Megatron stickers on it. It looks like it's a Megatron who's not fully transformed, who can beat a plane? Interesting. Okay. And he looks like he's missing a wing. So I'm going to have to look for that. Like I said, missing a head. And he does have the classic Megatron guns. So this is going to be one that's a project. Is looking this one up, trying to find out what he is, where's the rest of him, what's he missing. But he's clearly a Megatron. He's got that swirly bits. And the Decepticon, which are classic Megatron. And he's got the big arm cannon. And he looks like some sort of triple changer, maybe, where he can turn into a tank and a plane. And a bot. That's what a triple changer is you can turn it into 3 different things. But yeah, he's missing what appears to be a wing. So I'm going to put him over here to investigate further. Oh, Headless Dino. Yeah, Headless Dino needs parts, too. Obvious parts. Okay, let's see, what do we got here? Huh, Soundwave. Love a good Soundwave. But this one, Is this one... How old is this one? Hasbro, Indonesia... This one definitely looks like one aimed at little kids. And he turns into a car. Soundwave sometimes turns into a car, sometimes turns into a plane or something else, but this one, he definitely is turning into a car. But Soundwave usually has like a cassette player. He was part of the Micro Change line, I think, in Takara Tomy, the people who actually created Transformers before Hasbro licensed it and made all the fun characters and changed that. They turned into like small versions of household things. And so Soundwave, I don't think that Soundwave's going to be worth anything, but I'm going to put him in the sell pile. We will see. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Probably not, though. His limbs are kind of loose. But I do like Soundwave, so. Okay, what else we got? Look at that. Another Megatron. Always a Megatron. This one looks like he's missing his feet, so I'm probably gonna have to put him in the pile to look at further. But he has the arm cannon. He has the ability to turn into a tank, it looks like. And the arm cannon's the big bit. That's the important part. And he's got his head, unlike the other one. So we will see. But let's put him back here. Yeah, another Indonesia. Doesn't have a year. But they do say Hasbro. I have a feeling that these were like Dollar General cheap boys. Okay, let's see. One. This is a fun one. This is Hound. Military Jeep Autobot. Badass soldier. Now this Hound, he's got some... Those are fake scrapes on him, which is great. Looks like he still has, like, his gun on his shoulder, which is great. I just said, which is great twice. So that's swell. Looks like he has all of his parts. I think this might be... Is this Earthrise Kingdom Hound? Hound started popping up in the new G.I. Joe comics because the G.I. Joe and the Transformers are part of a shared universe again, and so now he's hiding out with the Joes. So Hound's popping up again. Not sure where the rest of the Autobots are. So this one, definitely like him. Maybe he's in the maybe I'll keep, maybe I'll sell pile, or maybe I'll give him to my friend who was in the military, whose name is Richard. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, so this is an easy one. Tigertron. Tigertron, and he is a white tiger from Beast Wars. This, I think, is the re-release. I have the re-release just up there, out of view. And I'm gonna cheat because I know that he has his accessories in one of the boxes behind me because I saw the signature tiger stripe. Okay. Yeah, he's a sell. Thieves everywhere a while ago. I picked mine up at Marshall's. But Tigertron in the sell pile. Oh shit, I haven't been making notes. Hound. Keep question mark? Megatron. Megatron. Missing feet. Megatron. Missing wing and head. What the fuck else did I have? I had Soundwave. Soundwave. Cheap one. And then Tigertron. That was who the last one was. Tigertron. Beast Wars reissue. Accessories in other box. And honestly, if he's missing them, maybe I'll just pop mine off of mine and sell them as a complete one. So I don't really care about the accessories. Okay. Let's see what else we got right here. Who's this? Ooh. This is a not fully transformed version of Mirage. I know because I looked it up earlier because I was curious. And let's see if we can transform him. head is still in there. Let's see. This one, Mirage, was a Decepticon, I think, in the Earthrise, or it's the War for Cybertron, one of the Netflix ones. Okay, let's see what we got. I just did it. There you go. I know there's another one of these in the other box. Let's see. Does he get his hands? He's got his hands. I'm seeing one of the guns. We'll see if we can find the other gun. That'll be a whole separate thing, is the accessory pair up. Get the tabs in. Yeah. See, how do you fold that one in? Like that? Is that? Yeah, that makes more sense, because otherwise his wheels would trip him when he walked. Okay. Decepticon Mirage. And I know there's two of these, and this one looks pretty complete, except for, like I said, his gun. I'm gonna sell him. I have no particular attachment to it, even though he's really cool looking. Decepticon Mirage. Missing one gun. Okay. Ooh, this is cool. Who the fuck is this? This is obviously Decepticon, and looks like he's missing one wing bit. I wonder what else he's missing. Oh, is he one of the Terracons? It looks like he's got, or is he a pterodactyl or something? Because he's got like feet on his feet and a tail that folds down, and the wings fold out, kind of like a pterodactyl kind of wings. He's pretty cool looking. Oh, is he Cindersaur? Did I just pull that out of my ass? Cindersaur? I am definitely gonna Google that in 2 seconds. So I can see if I'm right. Okay. Cindersaur. No. Damn it. I was so sure I was right. But he's missing a wing. But other than that, he's pretty cool. I have to see if he transforms completely or if he's missing anything. It looks like maybe there's a dinosaur head or something that connects there. A pterodactyl one of some sort. Pretty cool. I will... Wait. Whoa. So you hide that. I do have a box of instructions somewhere, but I kind of like to just figure them out myself. I do think he is one of the other Terracons, like Cindersaur. So let's cheat. Cutthroat. Oh my god. That's his name. Okay, so it looks like this is the Power of the Primes Cutthroat. And he is supposed to have more dino bits. So he can turn into like a pterodactyl of some sort. So I gotta look for those bits. Otherwise, he's pretty cool. And he has a gun and like a chest pack. So, Cutthroat. Okay. Wing, dino head, backpack, and I said something else. A gun. I got a bunch of accessories on the bottom of this and in a bunch of the other bins. Is that part of them right there? No, that's part of somebody else. Oh, I know who that is. We'll do that next then. But yeah, Cutthroat's pretty cool. I'm gonna put him in the cell bag for now, but TBD. Okay, this one is one I was excited for. This is one of the reasons I wanted to buy this whole friggin' bin. Let's see if I can find the rest of his parts, though. This is Titanium Optimal Optimus Primal. He's, like, heavy and metal. And I know his arms are in here, because I did just find one, but even if I don't, I will look him the same. He is awesome. I wonder... Oh, yeah. So he turns into like a car, and he's got these like flip-out guns. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I gotta see if I can find his gorilla head, though, because I do like the gorilla head, personally, on Optimus. Optimus Primal. But yeah, he's one that, regardless, I'm gonna keep him. He is cool as hell. And yeah, like I said, he's got flip-out guns. Man, this bin is huge. I've barely scratched the surface before we are 25 minutes in. I might rapid fire some and then come back with the highlights. Screw it. Let's just do it. Okay. Okay, this one is easy. This is Velocitron Override, fastest woman on the racetrack. And I know that because I have her. She's on the shelf behind me. Bought her at Ollie's a couple years ago. Really reasonably priced. Doesn't look like someone was transforming this one correctly. There you go. You're supposed to... Okay, let's try and repair this. So, let's reconnect her lower torso. That's the thing about Transformers, is sometimes they're brittle and they break, but other times, you time it and do it right, you can get a really good figure and do a lot of like part interchanging. And this is one of those ones where, let's see, there you go, lock that in. And I know these tabs are tricky because, like I said, I have her. Okay, she's awesome. She's definitely one that I am a fan of, and I like her. But I already have her. Don't need a second one. So she is immediately going to go into the sell pile. Titanium. Keep. Missing arm. And then I said override. Velocitron. Sell. Okay. Yeah, this is sad bits and bobs right here. This is Wheeljack. I know that because Wheeljack always has these colors. So this is going to go in the bag of bits and bobs and pieces and fixes and repairs and random crap. Where those two Megatrons and that weird headless dino go went. Let's put Wheeljack. He's wheeljacked up. Missing almost all limbs. Okay. Let's see, who's this? This... I don't know what the fuck this is. This looks like random... It's like a... some kind of dino, maybe? Some kind of weird dinosaur transforming guy that is missing legs. Or missing arms. Don't know who he is. He's gonna go in that random part bin for now. Blue dino guy. Cool. Okay, what else we got? Speak of Optimus Primal. Optimus Primal. This is definitely an Optimus Primal, and I feel like this is from Rise of the Beasts. He's gonna go in the cell. Just no questions asked. I've got a different Optimus Primal over here. Primal. Rise of Beasts. Some of these ones that are less good, like I said, are just going to go in a random lot. Okay. Here's another random little guy. Very similar to the blue one. Another dino. Appears to also be missing his limbs. Green guy. He's going to go in the missing part one for now. Green dino guy. No frame of reference for that. Okay, hell yeah. We got a real Optimus Primal right here. Okay, is this a re-release? This is probably a re-release. Let's see what it says. 2020, yeah. So this is, they re-released the classic Beast Wars, and I have never owned an Optimus Primal. But now I'm thinking maybe I should own multiple. Wait, does that open? Oh, it's his gun. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Okay. This head should click in and make it so that this is out. Do you know? This is the thing about the old ones and the remake ones. They miss bits and bobs all the time. Like, where they don't quite do what they're supposed to do. Is this supposed to fold forward, or are we folding back on this? Okay, either way, it's an Optimus Primal, and he looks pretty cool. He's the remake. I'm probably going to sell him, because there's a more modern one that I'm interested in. Reissue. Okay. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, here's Tigatron's weapon. Ooh, that was kind of gross. I might have to do a deep clean on this one. Ugh. Oh, it's coming off at least, which is a good sign. Well, yeah, it's coming off. Okay, but I might have to boil this. Okay, let me see what else we got. Ooh, another Beast Wars. This might be an original one. Let's see. I've got a year on here. A 1996. Yeah, it's the one he's got. He's like a water buffalo or a freaking. He's supposed to. You like put missiles in his mouth and they shoot him out. He has a different name in Japan. I want to say his name's like Bone something or other. Um, because he was also in the Beast Wars Neo. That's pretty neat. Love a classic Beast Wars. But I can't. Does his head stay down somehow? Whoa. That is an intense way to transform him. Okay. I will have to look up his name. Let's see. Bison Beast Wars. His name is Bone Crusher. Yeah, I was right. It's Bone Crusher. Shit. Okay. Bone Crusher. Beast Wars. And normally I would keep him, but he's not my favorite. And the weird mouth thing for like him like launching like the thing out always weirded me out. If he was the baboon or any of the other ones who appeared in the Asian Beast Wars Neo, man, I'd be totally on board. Like if it was a Leo convoy or any of the other convoys. So cool. So okay. Okay, this is one that I might keep because, well, he's cool as hell. He is from the G2 comics. His name is G-Axis. And he is he's a badass is what he is. But he's also violent and dangerous and, like, a terrible monster. But yeah, let's fold that up. And there you go. G-Axis. They only had $5 on this guy. Whew. I know he was on sale on Amazon for a really long time, but he's very cool. He's got a very stylized face. He's got these sweet wings that fold up, and these jets in the back behind his boots. Yeah, this is from the Legacy line, I think, or the Evolution line. Yeah, he's very cool. I wonder if his gun's in here, because I know he has a gun. Because of course he has a gun. They all have guns. They're all basically giant walking, talking guns. But yeah, G-Axis is maybe going to hang out for a bit. Okay. G-Axis. Legacy. Keep question mark. Okay. Oh, wow. Whoever owned these before definitely liked and hated Megatron because here's what I'm 90% sure is another Megatron and definitely doesn't have his head. Apparently that's the whole vibe for Megatron for this person. Um, yeah, so I'll have to find this Megatron's head. Hmm. It's definitely a movie figure with his claws and crap. Or maybe it's not Megatron. Maybe it's Megatron question mark. Put that back in, and he's gonna go in the park bag. Movie Megatron missing head. Okay, let's do this one. And this one is super easy. This is a Cyberverse or Cybertron version of Shockwave. And it looks like he is missing part of his hand. And he's got this sweet shoulder launcher that pops up. That's neat. I did just pop his foot off because I was careless. But I'm going to fix it now. This is definitely a sell. Like, I have a Shockwave. I have, like, a little micro one. It's my favorite version of Shockwave. And I think I can find the gun. I think the gun is in one of these other bins. Yeah. Cyberverse Shockwave. Sell. That's not how you spell missing. Okay. Um, that is probably going to be it for. You know what? We'll end on one strong. We'll end on one really strong one, and then we'll do this another time. That's a fun one. Yeah, let's do this one. Can't say, ooh, that's a fun one, and then not pick it up. This, this is a great one. Is this Cyclonus or Galvatron? This is, he's got some serious friggin' bits. Maybe he's Galvatron because he has tank pieces, and Cyclonus is a plane, which would mean that this is Galvatron. So let's wait. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. This is a good one. Galvatron figure. Oh yeah, this is a Galvatron. Looks like he's missing some bits and bobs though. Let's take a peek. This is the Legacy Galvatron, and it looks like he has. Normally he has the Matrix hanging around his neck, the that he stole from Optimus Prime and Starscream. Looks like he has a wrist launcher that has a blast effect and some kind of additional back pieces that are missing. But otherwise, this is a cool figure. So I'm gonna clean him a little bit and put him in the sell bin, but definitely keep an eye out for his parts. I think when I get to the parts, it's gonna get really interesting because I'm gonna just start finding random pieces and then have to Google those and figure out what they go to. But Galvatron, Legacy Generations. And like I said, I think that's it for this time, and we'll do another one another time. Like I said, I'm Will, and I like toys.